Here's the Speed Queen Verizon 30 pounder. Going to be replacing the old coin slot, the 25 cent, to the token coin slot. And what I do too is there might be one harness or there might be two harnesses. So you might have to get an extra harness like we had to for this machine, because you have two coin slots on the new one. You have coin 1 and coin 2. And I usually mark the one that goes to the old coin slot with the mark so that I know that that's coin 1. And then I just tear this sticker off of here, get this thing out of here. I've already took off the bolts or the screw, the nuts. And then I have a plate made for the new one. It has a cutout for the slots and the coin return and 4 holes for the studs for the new plate. Then I just take this plate over here and I go a little bit above right here, a little bit above. So I just put this right here, and center it, between this box right here. And I use my Vicks bit centering bit, and I'll mark out these 4 holes right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now I drilled out my 4 holes, and I drilled out a 5th one right here. That would be for my hole saw, 1.5-inch hole saw, the pilot bit. So now I'm going to take my 3/8 drill bit and drill out these 2 studs that used to hold the old coin slot. So I'm going to take my 3/8 bit and drill those out. So now I got those 2 drilled out. I usually put duct tape right here just to protect it a little bit in case my drills or sawzall hits it. Now I'll take my 1.5-inch hole saw with an extended bit on here and place it in that 1 hole. So I'll place this in here and drill that out. I use an extended bit because if you use the short one, when that hole saw hits that metal, it might dance on you. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill that out. So I have my 1.5-inch hole cut out. So now I just cut this out. I line it up with that elongated hole right there and just cut that straight up. Just cut it straight on up. The horizontal line lines up with the top of that. And then I cut this out so I can get in here to cut all this out. And I cut out this down here. And I use a fine tooth sawzall blade. Use too many teeth, less teeth makes it bounce more. So you can see why I cut this out right here, so I can get my sawzall in there, get that cut out. And then I just get in here and go back and forth with the sawzall and just make some notches and just clean the rest of that out. And I got all that cut out. And what I do too is I take my file and I clean this up back here a little bit. And I take a 3/8 on a right angle and get it from behind here to clean off the burrs from the holes that I drilled so that the back of the plate fits nice up against this. So now I just make sure that's all cleared out, especially for up here, because if this metal gets into this hole right here, the tokens will not drop in. And you don't want to go too much higher than that existing elongated hole. Looks like I did a little bit here and it might be exposed, but I can always put that black sticker on that comes with the token. And so then what I have to do is get inside here and cut out that metal between the 2 holes, because the 1 hole is not large enough for the tokens and the quarters to drop through. So I just take my Dremel right here, get extra blades because they break easy, they bind inside there. I just go in through the coin box, get inside there and cut that metal out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now I have that cut out, and I'm ready to assemble my new token coin drop. So I'm just going to get all that together and start putting it together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So when you put these two plates together, you want to make sure that you have a nice clear slot right there. The back plate might be interfering with this front hole, and then your coins will not go in easy. So you just want to make sure you line all that up. You just have to move the back plate and the front plate until they line up pretty good. And then you just, after you get your rods, I tighten them up by hand, and then I just snug them up a little bit with a pair of pliers. Then I go over to my coin 1 and plug it into that existing harness. And then if it had 2 harnesses, I'll just go ahead and plug in coin 2. This is a different circuit board than the dryers, so we have not figured out what wires go where onto the existing harness. So we have to call the manufacturer to figure that one out. So that's how it all goes together. And so yeah, where I was saying, like if you cut it up too high, you'll expose it right here. So you might have to just put that black sticker on. And so there it is. And that's it. Usually takes around 30 to 40 minutes to complete this job. Alrighty. Bye-bye.